Hello everyone, welcome to Simon Tools. Today we get back with the Ford Focus 2013. The customer bring here for full service and replace oil, replace transmission oil, spark plugs, and fix the rocker cover and the water house leaking on the housing where the heater house is. So today the car come, start, and I saw the engine lights on. First thing first, before I do anything, I got my ODB reading and open up to get the ODB reading. The ODB reading on this car is right there, very simple. And we hook on and we find out exactly what's wrong. So we see and then we do all in one go. Okay. Okay, we go ODB reading. Let's see what's saying here. Okay, one valve coat. Okay, and you're going to go down read code, see what they say. Just okay, no code store. Okay, store, no, nothing. Read code. Okay, nothing. I don't know. Let's see if I ice it. Let's see if I start and done. Press any key and let's turn up and it's up. Now try to turn on again, see if it's disappear or not. Okay, so that's one on. Let's service and go for a run and see how it go. If it come back again, we will find out from there. But now my reading not saying anything, not saying any reading code or anything, so leave it there. We do all full service and we get back to that one. For main reason, full service, and got the leak from this housing here, the heater housing right down at the bottom there. We have to replace it and fix the water leak from the rocker cover here. This is all plastic. This model had a problem with this one, so open up, clean it up, new seal, and silicone it, and find out what's wrong with the red engine lights. Go on and we'll be right. Replace the spark plug first and fix the rocker cover and fix that part before we do the oil change. We have to remove all the clips, all the wiring clips, and this one harness put on one side so we can do that one, and undo this air box so you got more hand to put your hand in and do that one. If you like, you can take up the batteries, make it easy for you. But I just take up the airbox and I got more hand there. It's a fuel line. It's not simple to get it out anyway. It makes things so difficult. These spark plugs haven't been changed. Never been changed, I can tell. See, very old spark plugs. Original, genuine from Ford. Super hot. Shit. So take up the top part of the air box, and you can have your hand enter into the where the water house for the heater replacement is. So take up the air filter, the air intake. Make sure put a bit of wax in there to stop the dust or any bolt or nuts going in. Okay. So don't worry about that. We take up that one, and we have to remove that one, so we can replace this one. This one with a crack. See the water leaking a little bit there. So if you do this one, you make sure you have to order this one first, because this part is very hard to get parts for this one. So make sure you got parts first before you do it. Okay. This is my brand new parts here. See if they look the same. So it will go in like that. Like that. See, that's the same. See. That's all the same. That's the good news. So one go down, one go that way. Yep. Okay, it's all the same. So this one open done. All the parts are here. 2 kind of oil, engine oil and gearbox oil, spark plugs and a carbon filter and an air filter. So all we need is just labor now. Another half job to go. Take all this one up. Mainly see the oil leaking out from here. This is the called high pressure fuel, manual mechanical fuel pump. So normally the shaft go inside there, the rubber is gone. And see this one, the water, because the plastic is hot, the heat, and this one cracked, very little tiny one, and it's leaking out the water. Remove all the water hose before we take up the housing, because the housing stay there, it's much stronger. It's holding the bolt there, so we can pull, twist and turn the hose out much easier. Super hard. Let's see. Now stay there, we can twist and turn easier. Why this one stuck there with this? Okay. Our best way is put a bit of tension here.
Do you like to do it? That one, please. You know what? You know what? Look in the face.
This thing very tight. Yes, beautiful. Mate, this cable tie is annoying, mate. Someone tied the cable tie there. So that one out, and we remove better remove number 10 and get these brackets out, so you got more hand on the bolt inside. 4 hand in, undo this bolt, 1 2 3 4 around the corner and put it out.
Wow.
Now we can get him out, and the last one is the hardest one, is the hose behind underneath this one, so that's why we have to do this way. Take it out and turn around and get it out from here. Later we put this one on first, and then we slide them on, same way out, same way in. Okay, done. See the reason? Yellowish, and the water, see the seal that start to come out from here. You can see there the water coming out here. That's all about this one leaking out, and maybe crack somewhere. Water here, see? Oh, white water mark there, and you can see the housing right there. See, this one really hot. See, this one really hot, and later we have to do a bit of cleaning up there before we put a new one on. So that's all about this one. So this one, old one, new one come with the sensor. All this number 8 got to be out, so we can remove the rocker cover and put seal on and silicone. The one that's come out the most oil is the back one. The front parts are alright, but the back one is oil running out badly, so better replace it. Okay, a few more here and one more in that corner, one more each one. So I already put the new spark plug on just in case something drop in there. So when you pull the spark plug out, make sure put a new spark plug on straight away. Okay, try to put a bit of screwdriver, or you got a pliers, just lift up a little bit. You can hear the sound. That means the old rubbers came up. See it coming up on one side, and now if you can possible get some screwdriver, go underneath here and it should come out. Make sure spray a little bit degreaser so it came loose, and you pop it out this way. Okay, it's really hot, so don't dry it too hard. You might crack out and break the rocker cover. It's all plastic. So it came up. See, put the greaser over and it should come up. See, now you can lift it up. Okay, we moved that. Later take the sensor out, much easy to get in. Very little tiny gap. So got this wire in the stupid place. See if we can tilt that one over there. Maroon. So very careful. Don't try anything stupid. Okay, now all the sealed out and do inspection. So here I just pull it out and leave it like this, and you can tell where the oil coming out from. Okay, see this one, where the oil coming out. See the oil coming out, this one. That's it. And now we do a bit of cleaning up here. Clean and spray, clean, make sure it's dry, and put the silicone and everything. So we get all the dust out first. Don't let the dust go inside the rocker cover, the what called, the timing cam here, the cams, the valves, lifter, rocker. So make sure all the dust out, and we're gonna clean the rocker cover. See, make sure you put extra silicone around here. See, that's where the oil coming out from here. See, from this mechanical high pressure fuel pump. Greaser, so super clean now, super clean, and I will clean the rocker cover. So super clean, all right, super clean, and let it dry before we put the silicone on the top. Silicone do the job, and we do all this done, and you can drain the oil and replace new oil, and should be all right, all good to go. The bolt sensor for the rocker cover, so much easy for you later put back on, and we're going to get a good clean up and put the new rubber seals on. The other one go very hard. See how soft this one. The other one was hard and cracked. It's in the bin now. So now we clean it through and put a bit of silicone underneath, and then put it back on. A very fine line of silicone on each groove of them before we put the new rubber on. I don't want the oil go from the back of this one for time being, and it go hard and the oil come out from the back of this one. So when I do this, will last you very long time. Okay, so this is one. So make sure try and then push it down before we're gonna put another layer on the top here too. So someone said, oh, why you guys always use silicone? Well, me, I'm a Mr. Silicone man. Sorry, I can't stay without silicone. Okay, so that's it. Lay down one here and push it down. The silicone cover the back one, and later we put a thin layer here and it will be very good. So later the heat and long term this one movement, so the silicone is reflexible and we will hold the oil in there and stop the leaking. Normally 10 out of 10 the oil leaking from the rocker cover is because the rubber seals go hard and it come out from the back of the seal. So that's why I doing this one. Okay, around this all done, push it down and put the last one on. Put them on place and then press it out, spread it out, and you will see the silicone running down. That's it. Don't worry about that. See, it'll seal the gap. Even the oil go in here, it wouldn't come back out again. So this will last you longer. So push it down. Make sure, remember this cap, a lot of oil leaking from the mechanical high pressure fuel pump, so put a bit of extra silicone here. So everything should be ready to go. Now I'm going to put our silicone on the top of the other one, and then we put this one down. It should be good, and we put that one on back later because it's much easier for you to put on. Whatever everyone say, I still do my way. We still have silicone. Okay, even new seal, old seal, I don't care. I need silicone. Now I'm gonna put them on. That's it. One is on place, just push it and it go down. So we put the two of this one on slowly first, and make sure them all lie first. Make for sure all this one on line first before you tight. Okay, just by feeling. So when it's on, so just go one by one each one, diagonal them until they all online. Before you do really hard. Okay, make sure they online first because they don't want anything go wrong thread. You may stop up the bolt. See that one? This one come last because it have the holding for the rocker cover. So this one on. So it's all online now. Now we try to do a little bit harder. That one. So it will straight out evenly. That one and go here. Corner one, and corner one, and corner one. I believe they all going good. See, when you tie them in, the silicone spread out and sealed up. See, sealed up everything. That's what I want. I don't care. Everyone think what I do. The silicone, too much silicone. Why we need silicone? That's what I need silicone for. Okay. See, coming out. See the silicone coming out. That's the good sign. That's what I want. Now we can put the wire plug back and put the coil pack back, and we do that one and then put the fuel line back. Okay, everything goes on place perfectly, and I can see the silicone. That will be happy. Silicone it and put that bottom hose on first before we put the thing on. Okay, so put that bottom hose on, move that one away, and this one go in there. So this one always on first because the hardest one in here. So 10 bolts on, or you line the back one, the back one up, so it can be lined up too. Places now the last house going in there, and then we can do the train oil for the gearbox and the engine underneath. So we finish the top bits first, and then we can go down under and do the last one. Okay, so the last clip going in. That's it. It should be clipped in like that. The oil dirty. This one they said they just been serviced, and the air filter were very dirty too. So that's what the oil in looked like not long ago. 540. Okay, now we need to drain the oil for the gearbox. I don't know what size they use. I guess this one. That's what I guess. Okay, this one on. Yep. Okay, gearbox oil. It's super hot. Very careful, huh? Use the right tools. So on the book they said drain the gearbox oil, and I need like 2.5 liter brand new refill. So I just do what the book said. Okay, 2.5 liter brand new oil for the gearbox. Here we go. Let's see how much they come out. It should be red. So this one a bit dark. So make sure all the oil on the gearbox come here. That's it. And later we check it up and put the flag back on, and then we refill from the top here. Meter for the oil gearbox. So we just pull it up, and then later we refill the oil in this way. Okay, do a bit of cleaning up this one, dust, dirty, whatever. We'll turn it around. We put all the air box back. Make sure it's all on place and super tight on the air intake, and we'll be happy. Okay, number 7. We need number 7 to do the hose. One down, 2 down. Make sure, first thing first, this one, the air map sensor on, this one on here, clipped. When the air filter on, the transmission still oil, still drain, so we better put oil on. So make sure always using the good oil, because this engine, the car is the Ford, but the engine European design. So I reckon go and buy some oil and ask your supplier, see what 5W40 or any different number here for you to suit your car. Okay. For water coolant, so what you guys prefer, what color? But for me, I like green better. Color doesn't do anything. Okay. So green or red or blue, all the same. And let the bubble all out. Later we start up the engine and it will suck in more water and get all the bubble out before we close it. Okay. Transmission, this is what I'm talking about, the transmission oil. See how dirty it is, and look at that. See that? See the flake, then that's sign of the gear splitting. See the flake on the bottoms. So that's very old oil, never been changed before. So this is brand new oil. I open up and I show you the compare between this oil. Okay, so this oil, see, brand new and clear. See, super clear. I don't know, can you see or not? Very dark, very brightening. See, clear, see, clear. This one super dirty. Look at the bottoms. See the side of worn out, the clutch. See the flake, the bottom. See the aluminium part come out. Scrap, metals, whatever, you name it. Okay, now we're gonna fill it up about 2.5 liters. See, in this one only not enough. In there where the oil gearbox going, and then I can start pour out slowly. Don't rush on this one. Okay, very slowly. If you could, oil transformer is much better, but I'm too lazy, so I better put them in by the funnel. So up the gearbox out, it's only about 1.5 liters. So we need about nearly 2.2, just say 2.2 or 2.5 liters. So I got my 2.5 liter oil here. It says 2.5, but I said just put 2.2 and see how they're going. If not, we put the whole lot on. But the bubble coming up. Boom. See the bubble? Breathing. See the oil breathing down. Recommended for every Focus 2000 or 2008, 9, 10, 12 or 13, whatever. This European engine design, the gearbox, always problem. So I recommend it. Every now and then we have to replace oil, okay, for the transmission. Otherwise it wear and tear out the gearbox again. Like you see on the bottom of the oil pans, it's very dirty and so it worn out, the clutch worn out. So very careful, huh? Before we start, engine oil on, transmission oil on, and the water for the coolant is on. Now we're gonna start it up. Let's see how we're going and see if we need more extra oil for the gearbox or we need to top up water, and see if the engine lights is on, and we will see from there. So this morning I will start, the engine light was on. Wait a few seconds. Stop. Okay, wind out the window. This black car was really hot this weather, 2 days. Now it's 37 degrees. Really hot inside the car. It's like the baking oven, right? So far we don't see any engine light. So looking good. It's better now. So let's suck the fuel in and check is there any leak where we put the new housing for the heater house divide there. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, the engine will go good, nice and quiet. No engine light checks, and I just check the gear in and out, shift beautifully. Well, that's all right, looking good. Okay guys, thank you for watching Simon Tools again. That's how I do the big service on this car. Gearbox oil replaced, spark plugs replaced, full service anyway. So all good. So we're waiting for the water get hot up, and we may fill up more water. Now we're testing the air conditioning. So it's working good. So this one, the cold one. It's running smooth now. No shaking at all. Very quiet car.